welcome guys to Madden's fastest team possible at every position. This is an experiment, so I have Lamar Jackson. I'll go through the regular depth chart instead of the lineup. I got the fastest player at every position to see how we do the fastest team. Lamar Jackson is the fastest quarterback. The backup quarterback, he's not the fastest, but he's close. The second fastest quarterback is Kyler Murray, which he's on the Cardinals. I'll show you guys. I don't want to get another team starter if I'm going to start Lamar. Yeah, 91 speed. So I just get like a close player that's not too bad, too far away from the speed. And then Corey Grant is the fastest running back. He's in the free agency in like every league. Second fastest, Matt Breida. Tevin Coleman's the third fastest. And Matt Breida and Tevin Coleman are on the same team. They're both on the 49ers. A lot of the players I got were from the 49ers. Fastest fullback is Colin Gillespie from Texas A&M. He's a rookie. Wide receivers, Tyreek Hill, Marquise Goodwin, Marquise Brown, John Ross, Keem Grant. These are all the fastest wide receivers. Keem Grant is definitely the fifth fastest with his acceleration included. There's a lot of wide receivers with 96 speed, but not. He's the only one that has the highest accel with 95. And if there's a tie at acceleration, or if there's a tie at speed, I usually go with the faster acceleration. Evan Ingram's the fastest tight end. Noah Fant's the second fastest. Boringer, he might not be the. I don't know if he's the third fastest tight end. He might be. Let me just check. Yes, he is. Kittle has 88 speed, but only 89 accel. So Boringer's technically faster with his 92 acceleration. So he's the third fastest tight end. Fastest offensive lineman is Teron Armstead. I think Collins is actually the second fastest left tackle, if I'm not mistaken. Thawning is the fastest left guard, if you consider his acceleration. Because the guy that they have at number 1 has 82 acceleration, so that's wrong because Thawning is technically faster, and then Joseph has the same. There's like 3 left guards with 74 and 84, and I have 2 of them. And then center, Cameron Tom, he's in the free agency. He has 76 speed. Bradbury was on the Vikings. I didn't feel bad about taking a 72 overall as a backup from the Vikings, even though he's their starter. And McCoy, 73 speed. He might not. I don't know how fast. He might be like the 4th or 5th fastest center. Chris Lienstrom, he was on the Falcons originally. I have to get him or anything. I don't remember where Bojovic was from, what team he was on, but we got him. 75 speed, 85 acceleration, 75 speed, 81. The right tackle is obviously Lane Johnson with 80 speed, 87 accel. Backup is George Fant. I think he's like the 3rd fastest, if I'm not mistaken. Fastest left end is Daniel Hunter. And then we didn't have to trade for Vic Beasley. We already had him. He's actually the 2nd fastest in the league. And then Jadeveon Clowney's the fastest, and McKinney's actually the 2nd fastest. We didn't have to trade for him. I kind of feel bad not having him as a backup with his 79 overall star development, but still. I already had him on the team, so I wasn't going to trade him away. Fastest D tackle is Margus Hunt with his 84 speed, 87 accel. Tyquan Lewis with his 83 speed, 89 excel. PJ Hall is like tied for like third fastest, I believe, or no, fourth or fifth fastest. I think Ed Oliver's the third fastest D tackle in the game, and Marcus Hunt and Lewis were both on the Colts. They're both backups, so they're not that super hard to get. And then left outside linebacker, fastest guy's Griffin. There's 91 speed, 91 excel. Tied for second fastest. Or no, I think Gregor Hill's second fastest. He's tied for like third fastest, Leon Jacobs. And then fastest middle linebackers, Devin White. And then second fastest, Devin Bush. And then like there's a bunch of linebackers with 90 speed. Blake Cashman's tied for third. And yeah. Running the Patriots playbook, so we're going to be multiple 4-3 and 3-4 defense so that I can get all these guys in. Montez Sweat is the fastest right outside linebacker with his 91 speed, 93 excel. I don't even know how to say this guy's name, but he was the second fastest and he was already on the Falcons. The fastest corner is Dante Jackson with his 96 speed, 93 excel. And then tied for second fastest is Denzel Ward, Jonathan Jones, Jalen Myrick, and then there's a whole bunch with 95 speed, 95 excel. Then Perry Nicholson has 95 speed, 94 excel. Fastest free safety is Troy Apke with his 94 speed, 96 excel. Second fastest is Tavares Moore, 94 speed, 93 excel. Then fastest strong safety is Amos with 93 speed, 92 excel. And then Cedric Woods from the free agency is the second fastest with 93 speed, 90 excel. Then, I still need to get the kickers. I'll be right back when I get the kickers. Come back, guys. I got the kicker and punter. Jonathan Brown's the fastest kicker with his 82 speed. He's in the free agency. The fastest active guy who's like on actual rosters, Elliott for the Eagles. Fastest punter is Matt Hack, 85 speed. He's on the Dolphins. And yeah, without further ado, that'll do it for the team. Alright, we didn't make the playoffs. What did we finish? 7-9. That's not bad. Let's see the stats. Let's see these. Lamar Jackson had 32 touchdowns, 18 interceptions, 73% completions, 4,996 yards, or 4,296 yards, my bad. Did they wrong? Corey Grant had 7 touchdowns, 747 yards. Lamar Jackson had the second most rushing yards with 265, 4 rushing touchdowns. Matt Breida with 240 and 4 touchdowns. Coleman with 73 yards, 2 touchdowns. Receiving, Tyreek Hill had 1,100 receiving yards, 1,100 and 6 touchdowns. Evan Ingram led the team in receptions with 88 and had 972, second most receiving yards, and then 5 touchdowns. Goodwin had 852 yards and 7 touchdowns. Marquise Brown had 749 yards with 6 touchdowns. Corey Grant, our running back, had 400 receiving yards with 2 touchdowns. Coleman, dang, they must have used Coleman a lot, even though he was the backup at everything. Corey Grant was our power back, our third down back, and then Coleman was like a third and everything. I don't know how he got in the game that much. He had 15 receptions, 178 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Noah Fant had 14 receptions for 171 yards and 2 touchdowns. Breida had 80 yards and 1 touchdown. Dang. Jakeem, our fourth wide receiver, had 1 touchdown. Fullback had 1 reception for 12 yards. Our third string tight end had 3 receptions, 20 yards. Blocking. Let's see this. Who gave up the most sacks? Armstead. How do you guys have 17 games played? That's crazy. That's ridiculous. 17 games played? Who played the most downs? It was Thonley. Yeah. He gave up 6 sacks. Lane Johnson 6. Lindstrom 5. Tom, our worst overall guy, gave up the least amount of sacks. 3. Defense. Let's go. Devin White led the team in tackles with 110. Devin Bush was not that far behind with only 11 less in 99 tackles. Denzel Ward with 96. Jonathan Jones with 85. Dante Jackson with 81. That's crazy. Amos had 73. Apke had 63. Davion had 54. Daniel Hunter 47. Sweat had 47. Hunt had 42. Hall had 32. 28 for Moore. He had 26. Let's see who had the most tackles for a loss. Jadavion with 13. Hunt had 8. Hall had 8. Dang. Who led the team in sacks? Daniel Hunter, 10 sacks. Clowney had 8. Hunt had 3.5. White had 3.5. Bush had 2. Sweat had 2. Jones had 1.5. Amos had 1. Lewis had 1. McKinney had 1. Griffin had 1. Hall had a half sack. Vic Beasley had half a sack. And then Olakun had half a sack. Who led the team in picks? Amos with 3. Dante had 2. Moore, our backup free safety, had 2. Clowney had 1. White had 1. Dang, Clowney got a pick at right end. White 1. Denzel Ward 1. Apke had 1. Who led the team in deflections? Ward had 5. Jones had 5. Apke had 4. Amos 3. Jackson 3. Bush 3. White 1. Hunter 1. Sweat 1. Woods 1. Forced fumbles? Let's see this. Jones had 1. Bush had 1. And White had 1. Fumble recoveries. Did we get any? No fumble recoveries. Block kicks. Oh, dang. Taekwon Lewis had 1 blocked kick. Safeties, none. Apke had a defensive touchdown. Crazy. Kicking. Our kicker made 13 of 16 field goals. That's not bad. Our punter, almost 2,000 yards punting. 52.8. That's a good punting average. That's a really good punting average. That's crazy. Awards. Go to yearly awards. Who won it? Tom Brady with a 14-2 record. Dang, they smashed. Mariota was second with an 8-8 record. Trubisky was third. Cam was fourth. Allen was fifth. Elliott was sixth. Kyler Murray was seventh. Brissett was eighth. Nick Foles was ninth. Rodgers was 10th. Coach of the year obviously went to the Patriots. Their 14-2 record. Kitchens, Browns finished second with 13-3 record. Andy Reid had the third best record. Dang, that's crazy. Neil Maggie, Kingsbury was sixth. Doug Marrone was seventh. Wow, like what? Okay, offensive player of the year was Ezekiel Elliott, followed by Mitch. Trubisky's, Cam Newton, Kyler Murray, Aaron Rodgers, Jameis Winston, Dak Prescott, Lamar Jackson was 8th. Russell Wilson was 9th. Brees was 10th. Defensive player of the year went to Kuechly, followed by Donald, Reuben Foster, B-Wags, Hargraves, 5th. Jalen Smith, 6th. Clay Matthews was 7th. Mario Davis was 8th. And then Anthony Barr was 9th. And Devin White was 10th. Dang, that's not bad. Offensive Rookie of the Year was Kyler Murray. Our guy, Marquise Brown, was 2nd. Michael Crabtree, the GOAT. Dude's like 30, but he's still in the Rookie of the Year conversation. DK Metcalf was 4th. Tony Pollard was 5th. Terry McLaurin was 6th. Alexander Madison was 7th. TJ Hawkinson was 8th. Darnell Henderson was 9th. And Noah Fant, our guy, was 10th. Defensive Rookie, we won. Devin White. Second was Devin Bush. Third was Brian Murphy Jr. Nick Bosa was 4th. DeAndre Baker. Darnell Savage was 6th. Sean Murphy Bunting was 7th. Brian Burns was 8th. Montez Sweat, our guy, was number 9. Dexter Lawrence was 10th. Alright, best quarterback. Trubisky won. Second was Breeze. Murray. Rodgers was 4th. Dak was 5th. Cam was 6th. Lamar was 7th. Jared Goff was 8th. Russell Wilson was 9th. And Alex Smith was 10th. Crazy. Ezekiel Elliott won, obviously, since he won Offensive Player of the Year. He won Best Running Back, followed by Kamara, Saquon Barkley, Chris Carson, Dalvin Cook, Todd Gurley, Reed Cohen, McCaffrey, David Johnson, Aaron Jones. Best wide receiver was Michael Thomas, followed by Nelson Aguilar, Devontae Adams, Randall Cobb, Golden Tate, Chris Hogan. Tyreek Hill was number 7. Mike Evans was number 8. Allen Robinson was 9. Valdez Scandling was number 10. Best offensive line. 3 Cowboys in a row. Zach Martin, Travis Fredericks, Tyrone Smith, 3. Trent Williams, Jason Kelsey, Bakari, Whitworth, Mack, Marpet, and then I don't know how to say his name. Matt. Rams, Aaron Donald won Best D Lineman. Then Packers, Kenny Clark was 2nd. Forrest Buckner. Davian was 4. Not bad. Rankins, Lawrence, Tomlinson, Barnett, Harrison, and then Sue was 10. Best linebacker was Kuechly. Obviously, because he won Defensive Player of the Year, he should have won Best Linebacker, followed by Clay Matthews. That's pretty dope. Clay finished 2nd. Pretty old dinosaur. Reuben Foster, Khalil Mack, D-Wags, Hassan Reddick, Zendarius Smith, Anthony Barr, Devin Kennard, Mario Davis finished 10th. Oh. Best TV was Hargraves, Landon Collins, Clint Dix, Patrick Peterson, Ronald Darby, Roby Coleman, Keith Talib, Norris Jenkins, Richard Sherman, and then Buster Skrine. Best kicker was Greg Joseph, Rosas, Robbie Gould, Myers, Matt Gay, Matt Prater, Eddie Pinero, I don't know, Will Lutz, Graham Gano, and then our guy, Jonathan Brown. Okay, let's check out this AFC side. Marcus Mariota won it, even though Tom Brady won the MVP. Guess Mariota had more rushing touchdowns to get him the Offensive Player of the Year. Josh Allen, 3rd, Pat Mahomes, Kobe Brissett, Andrew Luck, Nick Foles, 7th. Deshaun Watson was 8th. Phillip Rivers, Baker Mayfield. Dang, that's That's probably the top 10 quarterbacks too. Crazy. All quarterbacks for Offensive Player of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year went to Thomas Davis Sr. Second was Gilmore. Telvin Coleman was third. Myles Garrett was fourth. Williamson was fifth. Perfect was sixth. J.J. Watt was seventh. Kenny was eighth. Miles Jack was ninth. Raekwon McMillan was 10th. Offensive Rookie of the Year for the AFC was Paris Campbell, Josh Jacobs, Justice Hill, Rodney Anderson, Quandre Allison, Darwin Thompson, Snell, Stidham. Thanks, Stidham finished 8th. Damian Harris, and then Alec Ingold. Defensive Rookie of the Year was Ed Oliver. Josh Allen was second. Khalil Farrell on the 2-14 Raiders. Wow. We'll check out the records after this. Jeffrey Simmons was 4th. Christian Wilkins was 5th. Juan Thornhill was 6th. Nazar Adderley was 7th. Quinnen Williams was 8th. Greedy Williams was 9th. Then Jermaine Pratt was 10th. Best quarterbacks. Is it all the same quarterback? I think it was. They're just in a different order. So Mariota was the 3rd best quarterback. Tom Brady was the best. Nick Foles. So Mariota probably won it because he ran a lot of rushing touchdowns. Or ran a lot of touchdowns, yeah. Patty Mahomes was 4th. Kobe Brissett was 5th. Andrew Luck was 6th. Challenge was 7th. Philip Rivers was 8th. Baker was 9th. Sean Watson was 10th. Best running backs. Melvin Gordon was number 1. Kareem Hunt was number 2. Mark Ingram was number 3. Mixon was 4th. Le'Veon Bell was 5th. Frank Gore was 6th. James Conner was 7th. McCoy was 8th. Fournette was 9th. James White was 10th. Julian Edelman was the best wide receiver. Daniel Sanders was number 2. Antonio Brown was number 3. Dang, he's got released. Crazy. Keenan Allen was 4th. D.D. Westbrook was 5th. Julio Jones was 6th. Oh yeah, we traded away Julio because we got the fastest roster. T.Y. Hilton was 7th. Mohamed Sanu, also our former wide receiver, was 8th. Deshaun Hamilton was 9th. Albert Wilson was 10th. Best offensive line, Schwartz, Mason, Yanda, Batonio, Andrews, Linder, Stanley, DeCastro, and Nelson, and Norwell. Best D-line, Garrett, Houston, J.J. Watt, Ingram, Dunlap, Bennett, Clark, Ed Oliver, Derek Wolfe, and then Jarrell Casey. Tevin Smith won best linebacker. Dang, that's crazy. Thomas Davis won best defensive player. So, man, Thomas Smith must have had more tackles than him or something, or vice versa. Maybe Thomas had more picks or something. Thomas Davis had more picks. Edmonds was 3rd. Von Miller was 4th. DJ Watt was 5th. Kyle Van Noy was 6th. Preston Brown was 7th. Raekwon McMillan was 8th. Avery Williamson was 9th. And then McKinney was 10th. SDB was Gilmore. Drew Font was number 2. Jalen was number 3. Wallace was number 4. Kane was number 5. Breland, Thomas, Bowler, Chung, then Matthew. Best kicker went to Matt Bryant, our former kicker. Lambo was number 2. Janikowski was number 3. Austin was number 4. McManus was number 5. Justin Tucker was number 6. Joey was number 7. Michael Bagley was number 8. And then, I don't know how to say that guy's name. And then Bullock. Alright, let's check these standings and then see who wins the Super Bowl. Standings. Best record went to the Patriots. Second best record, or first best record was the Patriots. Second was the Browns. Third was the Chiefs. Fourth was the Bears. Fifth was the Ravens. Sixth was the Jags. Seventh, Cowboys. Eighth was the Bucks. Ninth was the Texans. 10th was the Colts. 11th was the Cardinals. 12th was the Bills. Panthers were 13. Titans 14. 15 were the Saints. Broncos 16. Giants 17. Rams 18. Seahawks 19. 49ers 20. And then us, the Falcons, we were number 21. Dang. Then 22 was Redskins. 23 was the Eagles. Dang, there's a lot of 7 and 9, 9 and 7 teams. 9, 6 and 1 teams. Okay. 6, 9 and 1. There's 2 6, 9 and 1 teams. Packers 6, 9 and 1. Chargers 6, 9 and 1. Chargers were the 24th. 25th was the Packers. Is it based on points where we finished? We gave up more points than we scored. Pretty sure that's like the case for the majority of these teams that are down here. Yeah. Bengals were 26, Jets 27, Vikings 28, or Steelers 28, Vikings 29, Dolphins 30, Lions 31, and then the Raiders were the only ones that finished like really bad. Is that the least amount of points? Yeah, they had the least amount of points. And was that the most amount of points given up? Wow, they scored the least and got scored on the most. Dolphins were second in that. Saints were one of the most scored on teams, but they still made the playoffs. Wow. See who wins the Super Bowl. Them to the Super Bowl. Alright, let's see. It's the Chiefs and the Cowboys. Oh, the Cowboys won the Super Bowl. Alright guys, that will do this. Do it for this episode. Experiment of the fastest players. Like, subscribe, share. Catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.